What is going on, guys? Welcome back to That Golf Grind. Got a little bit different video planned for you guys. I'm going to do a what's in the bag so you can see exactly what clubs I play, the kind of bag I got, the shafts, so that when you're watching these videos you know what kind of clubs I have. I'm going to start off talking about the bag that I have. I have the Titleist 4-way Stay Dry bag. I love this bag. I got a small pocket here. I usually keep my phone, wallet. Bigger pocket here. I got gloves. And the one thing about this bag that I'm not a huge fan of is that it only has one pocket down here for your balls. So in this big pocket, I got a pouch with tees, not a separate tee pouch. In this pocket, I got my rangefinder. Then over here, a nice little insulated drink pocket, and then I usually fill this thing up with snacks. I always bring a ton of snacks with me. This bag's really light. Stand works pretty well. Overall, it's done really well for me, and I really highly suggest trying out the Titleist bag. It's really light to carry, and yeah, I love it. I'm gonna start right with my wedges. I got Vokey SM7 Titleist wedges. I got 60 degree, 54, and 50. I feel like that's a good gap for all the type of shots I gotta hit. I originally had a 58, 54, 50, but I went with the 60, get a little more loft around the greens with those tight lies. For the 60 degree, I got 12 degrees of bounce. 54, I got 10 degrees of bounce, and then for the 50 degree, I got 8 degrees of bounce. Overall, love the wedges. Got the Tour Velvet grips on here. If you haven't tried Vokeys, I would highly suggest just give them a try, you know. And when I get new wedges, I'm probably gonna stick with these. You know, the grooves are starting to close up, so I'm probably due for some new wedges, but right now, stick with these. Moving on to my irons, I got Titleist AP2 718 irons, pitching wedge through 4-iron. I got KBS money taper shafts on here, stiff flex. Got fitted for these. I really like them. I've had them for about 2.5 years, so you know, getting to that point where maybe I start looking for some new clubs. But yeah, I love these clubs. Just the look over the top of them, it looks great. They've done really well for me. Same Tour Velvet grip on here. And yeah, I love these clubs. I highly suggest trying out Titleist clubs, the irons especially. Make really nice irons. I know there's other brands too, but yeah, I love these clubs. And maybe I'll look into a different brand in the future, but this is my, I think, 3rd set of AP2s. The first one I bought used off this website, and had those for about a year, and then had the generation, the 716s, and I got to the 718s when those ones went bad. But yeah, I love these, got fitted for them, and they've done me really well. All right, now I'm gonna talk about my 2-iron, which has turned into one of my favorite clubs in the bag. I got the Titleist U500 2-iron. I believe this one's 19 degrees. I got hazardous smoke, extra stiff shaft in here, 90-gram hybrid shaft, Tour Velvet grip. This thing rips off the tee, super consistent. I like it better than a hybrid because for me, look off the tee, looking down at the iron, I feel like I can't miss it as much as a wood. What's cool about this club is I can put it in the middle of my stance, hit a little stinger off the tee, keep it low, and I can also off the turf, if I'm trying to go for a par 5 and 2, put it up in my stance, get a little more height on it. It goes about 260, 265 for me off the tee. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I highly suggest looking at a 2-iron or a 2 hybrid, something like that, to put in your bag. It's a nice little gap in there for me, and I love it. So funny enough, I used to have all Titleist clubs in my bag until I was in Florida for like a golf tournament or something, walked into the PGA Tour Superstore. I had a Titleist 915 3-wood that I actually bought used, but then I walked into the Superstore and I hit the Sim 3-wood, and I'm telling you, I gained about 20 yards off the tee. I got the Sim titanium 3-wood, the Rocket 3-wood, so it's actually 14 degrees. So it gives you a little extra distance off the tee, and this thing's awesome. I got the same shaft as I have my 2-iron in this thing. Got the hazardous smoke, got 80-gram 3-wood shaft in this, extra stiff, and this thing is awesome. Love this thing off the tee. It just looks so cool. And I hear the Sim 2 is even better. But yeah, I highly suggest trying out TaylorMade woods. I think they make one of the best woods out there. You probably would get a little more distance too. But yeah, I kind of went into the PGA Tour Superstore not wanting to buy a 3-wood, but I hit this thing in the launch monitor and it was going about 20 yards further, and I was like, how do I not get this thing? Moving on to my driver. So I went to the PGA Tour Superstore like I was talking about with my 3-wood, and I had a 3-wood previously, like the Titleist 915, and I had bought that used. So I kind of was in the market for a new 3-wood, so that's why I was trying out 3-woods. Then I was like, why don't I just try out a driver too? So I tried out the Sim driver, and the normal Sim, not the Max, the normal Sim, and I literally gained 25 yards extra. The spin was great. I tend to hit it high and spin the ball a lot, so I need a low spinning driver, a low spinning shaft. I got the hazardous smoke extra shaft in here, 80 grams, and I got about 20 yards off the tee. This driver is 8 degrees since I launched it high. I can get this thing up in the air, get it out there over 300 yards pretty consistently. The sound this thing makes is second to none, different than any other driver I've seen. But yeah, I love this thing. The look at this over the ball is just awesome every single time, gives me confidence. Tour velvet shaft, I love this driver. I'm gonna have this thing for a while. Finally, the putter. So, like I said, I had all Titleist clubs, so I had a Scotty Cameron in the bag for a long time. I have the Newport 2, which is a blade, and then I have the Fastback, which is kind of a mid-mallet. But then, I gotta stop going to these golf stores because I always buy something, it's ridiculous. But I went to Golf Galaxy, putting around on the putting mat, and picked up a TaylorMade Spider X, and I hit one putt with it, and I was like, holy cow, like, everything felt amazing about that. So, yep, I bought it, TaylorMade Spider X. I got the navy blue, a nice alignment on here, get a close-up shot. Got a pretty sweet swag head cover on here. But yeah, this putter, this is the face balanced one. It's got the one kink here. So I got a more straight back, straight through stroke. This thing works perfect for me. 34 inches. I like the putter to be a little shorter. I feel like I'm bending over it a little more. The grip that came on here is just the Super Stroke Pistol GTR 1.0. I really like this grip, and everything about this putter feels amazing. When you hit it pure, rolls awesome. Just the alignment on it, I line up my ball, line this thing right behind it, and it's just awesome. So I love this putter. I have a feeling I'm gonna keep this thing in the bag for a long time. Scotty Camerons are just chilling in the basement for right now. Who knows, they might come back out, but right now, this is my gamer. I love this putter. So that's all the clubs I got in my bag right now. Probably not gonna make any changes anytime soon. Like I said, the wedges, the grooves are closing up a little bit. I'm for sure losing a little bit of spin. But yeah, I love what's in my bag right now. Feeling really confident. Got to make sure, no matter what you have in your bag, yeah, you're confident, it's fit for you, it's right for you. It's something I want to do when I'm in the market to get new irons. I'm going to go get the full fitting experience. I highly suggest doing that. Get the clubs tailored for you. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got to see what was in my bag. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, comment on this video, and stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you.